Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing wings and warranties with my sister from another mister, the queen of home warranties, Christy Stokes with Choice Home Warranty.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're
I'm
welcome.
so excited.
As soon as I started doing these videos, she was like, Adam, I am coming to do, we're going to do wings and warranties. I was like,
warranties.
yes ma'am, yes ma'am. So Christy just came into our office and we really did a long detailed video, which is on my YouTube channel, of home warranties and talking about home warranties. We're not going to go into that much detail today, but we are going to touch base on home warranties, kind of seller's coverage and buyer's coverage, and what the difference is between the two. And we're going to cook some chicken wings, and we're going to make some Asian sauce, an Asian spicy sauce to go with our wings, a honey barbecue, and a regular hot sauce. So that being said, we'll go ahead and talk about the warranties and go ahead and get that out of the way, and then the fun stuff can come after. All right, so Christy, go ahead and let's just discuss real quick seller warranties and what the benefits are of having a seller home warranty before you list your house.
Absolutely. So you need more tools in your tool bag. Right now, homes are having to have more things to make them sellable. We're seeing closing costs. We're seeing some reduction in the loan amounts to help kind of get those
2-for-1 buy downs.
2-for-1 buy downs.
Even builders are giving $10,000 credits for buy downs.
I'm even having some builders who are giving the new construction home warranty as an incentive.
Okay.
So you need something that makes that home a little bit more sellable. There's proven that a home with a warranty during the listing period sells faster and closer to the asking price.
Yep.
So why not put it on there? And it protects you as the seller and the agent. So you're at the walkthrough and there's water in the bottom of the water heater tank. You have the seller's coverage in. You have a built-in means to make repairs.
And what's the deductible? So per
$75
per deductible. I'm sorry. And what does the seller's cover cost?
So the normal cost of the warranty, you would do the $625 Ultimate, and you would decide, do you want the heating and air for the seller covered? Comes standard for the buyer in that $625, but for the seller, it's an additional, not paid for till if and when it closes. And that's the beauty. You put it on there, you ride it till it goes, and if for whatever reason it's marked out of the contract, you part ways, heaven forbid, or it just has to cancel, it cancels.
Yep.
There's no money. So why not put it in?
I had some sellers who went on vacation, and this happened about 2 or 3 years ago before the market was nuts. Come back and their HVAC did not work. We had no seller's coverage on it, and it ended up costing them, I think, $2,500 to fix.
That's a good day.
To fix their unit. And this was in the middle of the summer. We were, I think, 2 weeks from closing.
And most sellers don't have that money to replace the whole water heater. Or what if it was the whole system? It would have been $7,000, $8,000, $9,000.
Yeah,
not
depending on the system. If you're having to do both upstairs and down,
and that can make you not get to the closing table.
They can.
They could not sell. You don't get the commission. Everybody loses. So to have something to help is so important.
So really, y'all. So just to kind of explain home warranties, those who don't really know. They cover everything. They cover your refrigerator, they cover your appliances, cover your washer and dryer, they cover your hot water heater. They give you, it is extra insurance on your house. So anything that your typical homeowner's insurance is not going to cover, this kind of covers it on the back end to make sure that you're okay. And if something happens, that it doesn't cost you an arm and leg to get those things fixed.
Mechanically. It's really, that's the rule of thumb.
Yes.
Mechanical system in the home, washer, dryer, stove, leak under the sink,
disposal
that fails due to normal wear and tear. A mouse can't chew through it, a tree can't fall on the outside unit, I can't get mad and pop that pan down on that cooktop. It has to fail, a normal natural failure.
But it does not cover the roof.
It does. The new coverage, we added roof coverage.
So is that an extra, or does it come with it?
It comes with the Ultimate.
So it's just wear and tear on, basically, if there's a missing shingle or...
No missing shingles, no acts of God, no wind damage, no trees, but a good old-fashioned leak. It will help patch a leak. Okay,
that makes sense.
So people with older roofs towards the end of the life, perfect to protect them. And we just added that in with the Ultimate.
That makes sense. All right, so we kind of touch base on seller's coverage. Let's go ahead and touch base on buyer's coverage. And what's the difference between me ordering a home warranty and going through a realtor and them going on and ordering something themselves and not necessarily knowing the coverage that they're getting and what to order?
Absolutely. So you're sitting in your PJs and you're Googling home warranties and Choice pops up. there is going to be a much smaller coverage is involved. And we can't be as robust as we can be with you as our realtors and all of our realtors under that umbrella. Because with you, there's typically a home inspection, and we can have a whole lot less liability in the real estate avenue than a consumer. So do not go the consumer route because you don't have me and my team. I can't help with the claim, I can't help with the problem, but under you, I have to answer to any of my realtors and help them, and that's what the difference is having a friend, not just a 1-800 number,
That's
having
right.
a much more robust coverage that covers more, costs a little less, and you have a local person.
Absolutely.
Local person.
So when I close and my people have gotten a home warranty, a choice home warranty, they get Christy Stokes' cell phone number. Okay? How many of y'all actually have your cell phone number to your mortgage person, let alone your home warranty person? It is so very important to have that contact, because again, I really tell my people that before you even file a claim, text Christy and just say, hey, this is what's going on. This is the problem I'm having. What should I do when I go and call into the 1-800 number to talk to these people?
The wording matters.
It really does.
Sometimes
'Cause
it's broke, it's leaking, not little Johnny hit the
Right.
ball into the outside condenser and it broke. It's failed, it's broke, it doesn't work, it's hot, it's cold.
Right, like I tell my people too, this is insurance. So whenever you have insurance, pre-existing conditions are usually not covered.
Right.
So making sure that you don't have pre-existing conditions, that's number one. And then making sure that you're not, when you're talking to somebody, making it sound like it was a pre-existing condition with the home. Okay? So those are very, very, very important things to do.
Absolutely.
So real quick, just kind of tell them who you are, where to find you. Then we're going to go on to making some wings.
I'm ready. So, Christy Stokes, Choice Home Warranty. I'm the local rep for the Mississippi and Tennessee Mid-South area. I am here to help you. I can put you under the real estate coverage. And my cell is 901-616-2285.
I love having you here.
I'm so glad to be here. I'm excited.
All right, sweetie. So I am going to teach you how to break down a chicken wing.
And you're going to let me touch a knife.
I'm going to
Oh,
let
gosh.
you touch a knife. So it again, with anything, these are very sharp knives. You always want to have a sharp knife. A dull knife, you're actually more likely to cut yourself than if you had a very, very sharp knife, because you're trying to finagle
Right.
it and the knife's not doing the work.
Right.
All right, this is very, very easy. So look, there's a joint right here, okay? See how I literally like your elbow? So the same thing. So you're gonna take your knife, you're gonna run it straight down, and see how it literally came apart?
Yeah.
See that?
That cut right through the,
Right there?
the bone, didn't it?
Oh, that's the joint.
Okay.
Now you have two pieces. Now we're gonna take off this, okay? Because there's no meat on that. Same thing. See? All right, I'm gonna do it one more time, and then I'm gonna let you do it.
I feel like Gordon Ramsay.
I'm gonna give you the bigger wing. So hold one side, and usually I hold the little wing, okay? Kind of push the leg out, make it do the splits, then run your knife straight down the middle. As you're doing that, if you feel a bone, kind of move your knife around. See, I'm feeling a bone.
So you're just kind of...
So you kind of feel it out of where that joint is at. And then it'll go right through. Just like that. One more time. See?
Okay.
There you go. All right, your turn.
Oh gosh, no pressure.
No pressure. All right, we're going to hold it like this.
Okay.
Make it do the splits and then run your knife straight down.
Okay.
You grip your knife.
Oh, it went right through.
See how easy that was?
Sharp knife does make a difference. And just straight down.
Same thing.
You have to put some pressure on
Little
it.
bit.
I wasn't thinking about it.
A little bit, but I mean, for the most part, the knife does the
We
work.
all have.
We all have
our
our fingers. Nobody cut anything. It's really, and just getting over that fear of using a knife.
And that's part of it.
It's a sharp knife. These are tools. These are what we use to do our job.
Absolutely.
So just treat it as such, and you will have the same respect back. Okay. All right. So we made some seasoned flour. I like to dust my wings with flour. This kind of gives them that little bit of extra crispy.
Yeah.
We're not gonna dredge them. This is literally, it is just gonna go into a bag or a bowl, and we're gonna toss them around in some flour before we fry them.
A dusting.
A dusting, pretty much, yes. So we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 2 tablespoons of seasoned flour in here, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, 1 tablespoon of salt, and about another teaspoon of crushed black pepper.
Okay.
You want to give that a stir for us?
Oh my gosh.
While you're doing that,
I feel like my fingers.
I'm gonna grab our bag of chicken wings. I went ahead and cut pretty much most of these ahead of time before Christy got here. Throw our wings in there that we already cut.
So just until you stop seeing the other colors?
Yep, and just so it's all kind of mixed together. Then we're gonna take it and you can pour it into that bag.
All of it.
Yes, ma'am. Seal it up.
So I told my oldest that I was coming over here to cook this.
Leave the air in it.
Oh.
Leave the air in it. And I'll show you why.
Okay, good to know.
Because now, so when we pick it up,
There wouldn't have been room to.
right.
Okay.
You want that air in there. You shake it up.
So I told my oldest, who knows I don't cook, that I was coming over here, and she's like, I can't wait to see that video.
Cooking is all about love and passion. You love and are passionate about home warranties
Absolutely.
and helping people. This is the same thing. If you love what you're doing and literally put passion into cooking, your food's going to be excellent.
That makes sense.
Because you're putting love into it.
That makes sense.
All right, so real quick, we're going to do a real quick pause, and we're going to come back and go ahead and get over here and start our sauces.
All right.
Okay? All right. All right, everybody, we're back. All right, so going into the sauces real quick. All right, Christy, so what I have in here, I have 1.5 cups of Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce. I have about another 1/2 cup of Cholula. You can use whatever hot sauce you want. I love Cholula. That is kind of like my favorite. I mean, it's not too hot. It's actually got some season, like, it actually tastes. It's not just like a vinegar-based hot sauce like Tabasco or whatever.
It's got some flavor.
The other kind of trick to this is add about 1 tablespoon of vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar, but you can use white vinegar. You could use rice wine vinegar. You could use whatever you want, any kind of vinegar you want. This actually bumps up the heat, believe it or not. And the last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna throw a stick of butter in here, and then we're gonna let this cook for about 30 to 40 minutes until the butter kind of comes up to a boil, and then turn it off and let it sit and cool.
Okay, so this is your secret sauce.
This is kind of
I feel
my
like
secret.
This is your...
And this also adds a little bit of acid. You know, it adds a little bit of a bite into the sauce itself.
I'm anxious for that one.
Yeah.
This one's going to be my favorite, I feel
All right, and then the next one, we're going to take this same Cholula back over here to our Sweet Baby Ray's. I have Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. This is actually sweet and spicy.
Okay.
So I figured wings, that's perfect.
Absolutely.
They have all different kinds, but the sweet and spicy for this works perfect. I like to use local honey, but this is actually just a honey I got from the grocery store. But there is a big difference between what you buy at the store and local honey. There's a huge difference in taste, everything. But for this is what I had. So we put about 1 cup of Sweet Baby Ray's into here for the barbecue sauce, 1/2 cup of honey into here, and then about 1/4 cup of Cholula.
And that's what's going to give it the...
That's going to give it that little bit of spritz at the end. Again, turn this up, kind of let it come to a boil, turn it off, let it sit. There you go.
Kind of the same time for both of them?
Same. It really depends, because you may have this has a little bit more liquid in it to this one, so you just got to kind of watch them.
Okay.
So, and then the last one, I am not going to cook because I've actually already have it made, but it is going to be a sweet chili Asian sauce for our wings, which includes, again, about 1 cup of sweet chili sauce. So you're going to use about 1/4 cup of soy because this can take over.
Right.
Okay. And then about another 1/2 cup of teriyaki. And then I also add to this about 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay. What does that do?
So it also takes away from the bite of the soy sauce a little bit.
Right.
And just makes it a little bit more sweeter.
Because that can get you.
Yeah, it will. We're also going to toast off some sesame seeds.
Ooh.
So it's going to make it look all nice and fancy once it's all coated.
I like that.
But y'all can see, here's the finished product for that. It's just a nice Asian sauce that is really good for your wings. So I want to kind of give you all about 3 different options for your sauces. So you can cook 1, you can cook 2, you can cook them all. You know, so it all depends on what you want to do, and they're all really easy to cook. So we'll be right back, and we're gonna start cooking some chicken wings.
I'm excited.
All right, Christy, we're back. Why don't you show us how to cut a celery?
No pressure. Right, we're going to slice it
All right,
right
you're
down
gonna
the
hold
middle.
it. Let your knife do the work. Pull the knife straight back. And hold down.
Oh, that one went good. Then we're gonna cut it in threes.
Hmm.
Two. This one came out much better than the last one.
Mm-hmm. And then look, so I was also showing her that we made our own ranch dip. This is actually ranch dip. So this is made with sour cream. You do 16 ounces of sour cream, which is just a regular ounce of sour cream to one package of this. If you want to make ranch dressing, this one's a buttermilk ranch dressing, so you're supposed to use buttermilk, but there's a regular one, and it is equal parts 1 cup mayonnaise to 1 cup milk to 1 package of ranch. And then you just mix them together, you throw it in the refrigerator, it thickens up, and it is way.
Oh,
Tell me if this is better.
I had no idea that you could do that.
Is that better than
sour
regular
cream.
ranch? See? I'm telling you. So we're gonna be right back, and we're gonna start cooking some chicken wings, and then we're gonna eat. Yummy. All right, Christy, the fun part. We're gonna start frying some wings.
I'm ready.
All right, so I've already got my oil up to temperature, so around 350 is what you're wanting on your oil. You know, nothing too hot. And then once you drop them, probably 7 to 8 minutes.
Okay, that's your time.
On your chicken. But some people like theirs a little bit more crispier, so if you want to cook it a little longer, you know, make it to your desired temp.
But it's safe after 7, 8 minutes.
Yeah,
like the insides.
So once it's floating, so the rule of thumb with chicken is right now. Look at when I dropped it. Okay.
Okay.
See how it kind of floated to the bottom.
Yes.
When chicken is done, it actually floats to the top.
Oh, good rule of thumb.
So that's how you know your chicken is done. It's actually floating on the top of the oil. That's how you know chicken is done. So we're gonna take drop about 10 wings in here at a time. You don't want to put too much because it'll bring the your oil temperature down, and then it'll stop the cooking process, and you'll have greasy chicken and not wonderful.
Do you like yours crispier or less crispy?
I like mine a little crispy.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do mine for about 8 to 9 minutes. And a lot of times what I'll do is, because you're frying multiple batches, so it's going to take more time.
Right.
I'll go ahead and turn my oven on, throw it on a sheet pan, and just throw them in the oven. Like for 350, and that'll even help crispy up a little bit
that
more.
makes sense.
But you careful because you'll cook them out. There you go.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Just snap, crackle, pop. So we're gonna let these cook for about 7 to 8 minutes, y'all, and then we'll show y'all the end results. I'll show y'all how to toss them, and we're gonna eat some wings. So we'll see y'all in just a minute, okay? All right, Christy. So a couple quick hacks, real quick, that we were talking about on offset. So I love this. We got our chicken wings frying. So this little thing helps with all the oil splash.
Brilliant.
You put that over the top. It doesn't keep any moisture, so it's not going back in the oil, make it splatter. It's literally just to cover from the splatter of the oil.
That is brilliant.
All right, and then like I said before, we're going to do some toasted sesame seeds. So I have about 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, and I have clarified butter that you can buy from the store. It is called movie theater butter. It is literally, it comes in a little package, and I got about a tablespoon of that in here. We're gonna toast these off until they're brown, and then we're gonna use these for a topping for our Asian wings. Okay?
Perfect.
All right, we'll see y'all back in just a second. All right, we've got our first couple of batches of chicken wings done. They're right over there.
Oh my gosh.
Right, beautiful. So I'm gonna show y'all another quick hack. I love giving y'all hacks. So we have 3 Ziploc bags, gallon Ziploc bags, and we went ahead and labeled them. And now we're gonna toss our wings. So I'm gonna do the Asian. Let's go ahead and put about 3 scoops in here. That way it don't make a mess. Take it, grab it, and shake. And you just want a good coating on everything. All right? And you pour it on our plate. And then take some of our toasted sesame seeds. And there we go. There's
I love it.
There's the Asian. Christy, you want to do the hot?
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Just about 3.
2 or 3, you know, just enough. You can always add more. While you do that, I'll do the honey barbecue.
And quality control has tasted this, and I highly, highly, highly approve of the heat in this. It is
And then,
so
but it's
good.
not like too spicy.
No, it's just right. You shake it. It's like shake it.
That's right. Look, no mess. That's a great thing.
This is perfect.
And then just take it and pour it out on your plate. And we're going to be ready to eat.
Oh my gosh. Hot.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Oh my
Steam
gosh.
coming off. That is like a money shot right there. And then the honey barbecue.
Oh, it
And
literally
then-
has the steam coming off.
Right? Is that not the money shot?
That is fabulous.
So we're going to let these cool down a little bit and then we'll take a bite.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you
All
going
right.
in?
Let's try it. I'm going to do mine without an inch.
It is real good.
Real good.
My mouth is burning, and I like it.
You're saying
I feel
hallelujah.
like I have it all over my face though.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're eating it like a lady.
Thank you.
So,
This is yummy.
guys, follow me for more videos. I'm going to have more people come on. Again, Christy Stokes, where can they find you?
901.
Perfect timing. Yes.
62285.
Yep, that's where they find her at. All right, y'all. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.